What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you can't tell, I am kicking it in relax mode with my super comfy, very well faded sweatshirt. And in addition, my name's Dave. Welcome back to the channel. If you do happen to be new here, know that I tend to share a lot of Lego investment, brick link operations, been doing a lot of eBay related stuff as well on this channel. And that's what today's video is about. So instead of doing a separate intro and hopping over to the computer, I figured I would just do it all in one large take. And that's what we have here. Now, I'm also going to do something slightly different this video. I guess to start things off, on the eBay side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open 4 different packages that I ordered off of eBay. We're going to look at what we got there. I'm going to share with you what I paid for each item and trying to make an assessment of whether or not I got good value out of that particular purchase. Now, I only have 3 packages here right now. I do have a 4th one that is currently on its way. However, I want to be able to give good feedback, hopefully, or at least leave the appropriate feedback to the sellers that I purchased from on these products. I don't want them to have to wait just because I have a package that is lingering out there. And so we're going to do these 3 that I have right now. And then once I get the other one, you'll probably see me in a different outfit because I'm going to throw that clip on the end of this. That's what we're going to do today. Just slightly different take from what we've usually been doing. And really what I'm going to do for the first one is open this package. So that's what we're going to do. Smallest to largest has kind of been what we've been going with. This one might be a little different because of the package coming at the end. But let's get this guy open. You've already seen a video, and I kind of know roughly what this is, where I had ordered some Harry Potter minifigures. And matter of fact, let me grab those. There we go. Everything's at my fingertips because it's a big mess. But here we have it. This was the Harry Potter minifigure lot that I had ordered. It was 25 figures. When I opened it in a previous episode, I only ended up having 20 in here. So that's a pretty big difference. The price that I paid, you see it up on the screen. I want to say off the top of my head, it was around $47. And the value for that wasn't quite there for the 20, which is why I spent $47 on 25. Now, I reached out to the seller and I just said, hey, not sure what happened. Is it possible something got mixed up? To which they instantly replied they had some issues getting some stuff sorted appropriately. And they asked which ones I was missing and ended up telling them, look, here's I think there were 2 that I could easily identify. One, which I can see here, is a Hermione. And 2 is this one, which I think is Cedric something. Anyways, it's one of the herbologist people. They also ended up looking into some other stuff that they had to make it right with me. And what they've included is this person here, which I have no idea the name. It is a Slytherin Quidditch player. I did not have that one in a previous lot. We've got Cho, I think her name's Cho. I don't remember. Anyways, did not have that one. And then they did include one that is a slight variant to one that we had, which is Professor McGonagall? Madonna? Professor Madonna. So we've got Professor Madonna here. We did have one of these, except, let me open it up here. It is a variant, something different. Pretty sure this is McGonagall. They look the same, except for this one is wearing a dress. This one is wearing pants, apparently, even though they are exactly the same print. Anyway, so we got that. They did also include some of the accessories. Really, the important one that I cared about was the rat and the broom. Not that I really cared about them, but they were the ones that I could identify that were missing from the previous order. So at this point, I now have 5 additional figures. One of them being the McGonagall, whatever, the Cedric, and I'm not even going to bother looking up the Hermione because I think I already had one of those in there. But I am going to real quick look up the value of some of these other ones to see whether or not this actually ended up being worth it. So this, I believe, is the correct figure. Does have the hat. And here we have a price guide version of around $334. So not huge for that one. Let's look up Cedric now. $4.60. Cho Chang is apparently the name of this particular figure. And this one is $5.67 value, so not bad there. And the last one, let's go with, sometimes looking up these figures on Bricklink, which is what I'm using, can be a little challenging from time to time. Marcus Flint appears to be who this likely is. Let's see, does he have a head on the back? It could be a comic. It looks almost like it's Marcus Flint because of the hairpiece, although it looks almost like a Harry Potter face, but I can tell it's not Harry Potter because it doesn't have the slash. So I'm going to go with, if I got the correct head on this one, be $2.82. So at $2 a minifigure, I do actually think that this one ended up being worth it. So I'm going to go back and use this as an opportunity to classify my previous not worth it due to being shorted the figures and pretty much having the exact value to now that I have those additional figures. That's 5 figures that are pretty much all profit on top of the other value that was in here. And what did we have there? We had a couple at $3, so let's say 3 of them at $3 and one at $5 and then the other one at $6. So whatever that is, around $20 profit or so out of $47 investment. Yes, this one ended up being worth it, and that's how we're going to classify this one. I'm going to throw this over here. I can now leave that seller some positive feedback. And really, the most important part is the fact that they communicated well, even though there was a problem, and they made it right, even though it did end up costing them probably another $3 to ship that item out. They had made a mistake, and they clearly recognized it and lived up to it. That is the sign of a great seller. Very happy with that. Next thing we're going to get into is this package here. It's a taped manila envelope that I can tell by feeling it had a box underneath it. So I'm not quite sure why they didn't just use the box and instead chose to put a box inside of a manila envelope. Package open. And here we have some Life personalized product that I am almost positive is not what's in there. This might be worse than packing peanuts. Here, inside of this box, we've got styrofoam. Okay, I've got a priority mail tape. Small bag. I've never even seen that for a priority mail item. So it looks like I got 2 of those. I'm going to put the styrofoam back in here. Pretend like that does not exist. All right, so we've got some kind of a minifigure or parts or something along those lines, and they are in tiny little wrapped packages. So let's see what we got. All right, so it looks like we have an assortment of some random figures so far. We've got looks like a light gray, I'm going to go with monochrome figure. It looks more of the old style gray than the new, which is interesting. I've never seen that before. Here we've got an old adventurer with a hook hand. We've got a Slytherin uniform figure. We have a Gryffindor uniform figure. And another Gryffindor uniform figure. So 3 figures there. We also have a skeleton with a black monochrome head. We have a backpack with like these pole things on the side. And the backpack actually opens. So this is a really sweet piece. It is indeed Lego. That's exciting. Aside from it goes like, it's a set of legs that go down to a single pole. What's that from? Here, okay, so this looks like a pile of accessories. So we've got a beard. We have a full-on turkey. This I'm excited about. A light gray chest plate. Have a chrome broadsword. Great sword broadsword, I don't know. It does have some nicks on it, though, so I will have to call that out. I've got 3 different owls, and I feel like this actually might have been the reason I got this lot, because I'm pretty sure I needed one of the 2 of these owls. 2 gray ones and 1 brown one. We've got a black cape. We've got a rat. A very horrible mold, but we've got a sorting hat or a McGonagall's hat. We do have a hairpiece over here, so that's a bonus. What else? Oh, this one I was excited about as well. The Harry Potter lion shield, Gryffindor shield maybe? We've got another hairpiece. This one is goes with the beard, and I'm pretty sure both of them come off of Dumbledore. A toad. We do have a Gryffindor banner sign, so printed part here, Gryffindor banner. We have a, what's that, a Dementor cape maybe? Something like, oh, maybe that's what this guy was. Maybe I looked it up and this guy was a Dementor. I think maybe this goes over him. The first question at this point is, what in the world did I pay for this? And the answer to that is $20.20. Let me look at the picture and make sure that everything is indeed here. Yeah, I mean, definitely got exactly what I paid for. So I'm going to call that what it is. So the Dementor minifigure complete is worth $8, which would be huge. It is the cape cloth. The cape alone apparently is around $4 itself on average. It does not have the correct head on there. I got most of a Dementor at around $8. Not quite, though, so I don't know that I can give $8 value, but I'll throw like 5 or 6 to that one particular part. The owls, those were ones, again, one of them I needed, and I want to say I think it was the brown one. I feel like I was missing a brown owl, and now I have the gray one as well. The brown one appears to be about $1, so not very expensive, but I feel like for some reason I was missing one of them. The gray owl, $2.73 a piece, so we've got another $5 of value here, so we're up to like $10 of value, $11 of value with the other owl. Here we go. The Gryffindor shield itself with the golden lion, which is what we have, $1.61, so that puts us up around $13. This light gray breastplate, almost $4, so what did I say? We're at 12. That takes us up to 16. I've got a bunch of figures at this point. Again, I'm at 16. I've got 5 complete figures. I've got some hairpiece accessories. I feel pretty good about this already, and the opening backpack's at least another $1. So that's 17 with 5 figures. We're pretty much at $20 there, and I still got the figures. We still have a bunch of other accessories and capes and whatnot. I paid $20 for this lot. I think that there's at least $30 of value here, possibly more. It gives me a 50% return. I do have to spend some time going through this, but that's kind of fun. And in addition, one of these 2 owls completes one of my sets, which is even better yet. So, yes, I'm going to say that this one's worth it. Item 2, I'm going to classify, yes, it was worth it indeed. We are going to move over to item 3, and I'm going to tell you that, spoiler alert, I do know what this is because I've only got 2 packages coming. So the one coming is a boxed set. You'll see that here in just a few minutes, I think. And this one's a little bit different. So, you know, I'm gonna just sneak this in, I suppose. This is indeed an eBay purchase. However, it's an eBay purchase of an item that I was identified and informed from from Patreon. So many of you who have seen the channel know that I've been purchasing a lot of stuff from Rudy the Magic Shop guy. These shirts are no different. So here we have the Alpha Investment shirt. This is the 2021 shirt? Yeah, 2021. That makes sense. That's what year it is. We've got Alpha Investments. Don't Stay the Course. 2021. Money Machine Go Brr. So we got this, which is kind of funny because it is a screen print. I can tell that it is a plastisol ink. If you are unaware, my wife does screen printing. She actually does a lot of this kind of stuff. This would be a 2-color design on front and back. Now, my wife doesn't do plastisols. She does water-based ink right now. Maybe at some point that'll change. I can definitely feel the plastisol in here. It is also funny seeing some of what I'm going to call the imperfections in some way in here that kind of come through. You can identify bleeding on them. Some other silly things that, honestly, no one cares about because you read it and you don't even pay attention to that fine detail. It's hard, though, when you're creating the stuff not to recognize that. Anyways, I got not just one, but I did get 2 in the spirit of Alpha Investment and Rudy himself. One is definitely going to be for myself, just because I wanted to support him, the channel, and as you know, I love to wear my random t-shirts. Thought it might be kind of fun to wear during some of my videos. The second one, he only makes so many of these a year. I figured, you know what? It might be fun to see what happens after his entire inventory runs out. What if I post that on eBay? Can I get more. Oh, I guess I should share. I paid $25 a piece for these. I think it was $24.99 or something like that. So pretty much $25 a piece. I'm curious to know, will I be able to double my money on one of them, sell it for $50 maybe a couple months from now, and have someone who missed out on a 2021 shirt interested? Once he goes out of inventory, he does not reprint them. He will do another shirt next year. And so in some ways, these are very limited productions. I think it's around 5,000 to 10,000, something like that. I felt like it was a little bit of a gamble. And worst case is, I don't sell it, and I have a second shirt that I can wear. So anyways, this one here, was it worth it? Yeah, I wanted one. One's for me. Do I think from an investment perspective the other one will be worth it? Honestly, it might be. When they are not in print, he actually keeps the listing alive by posting it at $10,000, which clearly no one's going to buy for that. But it does give an impression that it's just not available. And so if you get a $10,000 listing and maybe, let's say, a $100 listing down the line, maybe, who knows? Maybe someone will pull the trigger for $100. We'll see. So that's it for package number 3. Win-win-win so far. I've got some feedback to leave, and we're going to clip it here in just a second because I got a 4th package to show you in the future. Okay, folks, so during the editing of this video, I noticed that I was supposedly waiting on a 4th package, and I feel like I may have lost the footage of that because I can't find it anywhere, which means apparently that's it for today. So we've got our 3 packages. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye, everybody.